And the International Labor Organization said some 1.6 billion people employed in the informal economy, or nearly half the global workforce, could see their livelihoods destroyed due to the continued decline in working hours brought on by lockdowns to curb the spread of COVID-19. Here's Mr. Guy Ryder, the Director General of the International Labor Organization. Let's listen in.
Well, the figures that we have launched today show that the job destruction effect of this pandemic are actually deepening. We estimate that in the second quarter of this year, the loss of full-time jobs is the equivalent of 305 million jobs worldwide. We'd previously estimated that figure much lower, 3 weeks ago, at 195 million. So I think the evidence is that the effect of the lockdowns, the necessary measures being taken to stop the health pandemic, is having a really dramatic effect on jobs in the world. And that's the key point. The second thing we've tried to do in this third edition of our monitor is to focus on perhaps some of the most vulnerable, some of the most exposed people in global labour markets. That's the 60% of humanity which earns a living in the informal economy. And here, I'm afraid, the figures are equally dramatic. We estimate that some 1.6 billion informal workers are now strongly, devastatingly impacted in their livelihoods by what is happening. We estimate that the average income of informal economy workers around the world, the hit will be 60%. These are people who don't earn a lot of money in the first instance. So the most vulnerable desperately need international solidarity assistance simply to survive. This is the issue. At the same time as we talk about preserving jobs, protecting the unemployed, we're very interested, of course, in what's happening to enterprises. And our monitor focuses as well on the impact on enterprises. And there we see that in the sectors most badly hit by the pandemic, and that's retail and wholesale, it's manufacturing, it's business services, we are seeing that some 436 million enterprises around the world are at high risk of going under. So these enterprises too need support, they need the attention of governments.